What's up, y'all? It's dealing with Redneck Tuners. We got a special day today. I got Adrian's truck back there, Deanna's 240, Deanna's Civic, and my 240. I'm already sweaty and dirty, but I have a huge update for the Blue 240. I didn't expect any of this, so it's kind of random, but I got some really fun stuff to show you guys. It's gonna almost complete the look of the car, besides like some of the major things that I need to do, but complete the look of the car for the stuff I didn't really plan on just yet. It was just kind of like extra stuff. So before I get into anything, yeah, I don't even know what I'm gonna say, but I'll show you guys right now. I just wanted to give you guys a quick little update. And I don't know if you guys are ready for this. You think you're ready? All right, bet. I came up on a set of Kouki tails, Kouki, whatever you guys want to call them, 180s. They're definitely not the Type X. Everybody gets mad when you say Type X because they're not. So I came up on a good set. Super excited about it. Really cheap. I know they're used. They have a little bit of wear marks. They've had a little bit of overspray on them, but I'm gonna polish them up. But yeah, dude, I came up on a sweet set of Kouki tails. I'm so excited for that. There's a couple of little things I have to do with it, but this is just scraping the bottom. I don't know if you pay attention, but I got a full set of carpet for the whole car. It's black. It's a little dirty. This is all used stuff, but it's gonna come on. It's gonna look sweet. So I got a full set of carpet, so I don't have to run the race car anymore. And over here, I got my new driver's side marker, because mine's all cracked from that quarter dent, so I can get that taken care of. It's just a little cosmetic thing. And yeah, I mean, this is just like some of the basic stuff, but I have one more thing, just one more so far, that I get to be excited about. So I'm in the backyard and look at my latest purchase. If you guys follow the channel, you pay attention right here, and all of the holes on top are rusted out. I have holes all over my current trunk, and I'll show you right now too. But I came up on another deal, super sweet price. The only downside to this thing so far that I found is small rust holes here, but it's not on top, and I can patch this. I'm not a magician, but I can patch that. So yeah, I mean, it came with the interior trim piece that I don't need. I already have one. Super clean straight glass, brand new struts. Mine are already blown. Looks like from what I can tell that the what do you call it, defrost works. Looks like. I have to dive into it more. Fresh wires, never been used, never been cut, never been spliced. And the best part about it all, this is what I wanted: wingless wiper with no holes. That is like a super rare combo, because people don't like the wipers, they like to delete them. They don't like the wing or the wing holes, so they like to delete them. So this is the combination I wanted, because this is what was on my car except for the wing. I don't really like the OEM wing because it leaves holes and it doesn't look good. So wingless wiper, no holes, clean hatch. This is crazy. This is gonna complete the exterior, at least, so I can actually wash the damn car, leave it outside, and not have to throw the tape on there. And you guys get to see all that. I'm super excited about that. So I got Deanna working on the carpet. It was, like I said, it was dirty. A lot of like pet hair and dirt and things like that from the years that the car was sitting. But she's gonna take care of that. She's gonna clean it up, make it look nice. And it does have like the heat and sound deadening that comes like from the OEM carpet, like this plush. I forget what they call it, but it's like this plush feel. But on the trans tunnel on the driver's side and where the cat goes under the car, it gets really hot. So I ended up buying some universal like heat protection or thermal protection or whatever you want to call it. And I'm gonna put that a little bit down in the car, not all over the car. I'm not gonna do that, it looks ridiculous. But I'm gonna put some of it down in the hot spots that I know get really hot in the car. So that way when we put the carpet on there, I have double the protection so it's not as hot. Especially because we live in California and the heat is ridiculous. So Adrian and I are gonna jump into the taillights and then we'll show you how it's going. So Adrian's been going ham with the 8mm. We got this old, musty, dusty, crusty 240 lights off. But they're actually really good shape, I just don't like them as much. But I was telling Deanna that I never pictured these tail lights on this car because they were too expensive and I never wanted them, because I was like, whatever, I'll just go like the Spec D, the smoked black ones or whatever. But the fact that we are this close now, I just hope they come together and work just right. So we're gonna put them on and we'll get to show you.
Shorty want me so bad, do your knees hurt? Yeah, I'm counting paper guap in my beamer, yeah. Choice. If you want one, then you coming with a paper. I ain't texting shorty back, see you later.
ladies and gentlemen, we actually have Kouki taillights. This is something, like I said, never thought I would have on this car at all. It was never in the plan because they were way out of my budget. If you've seen the prices right now, I'll post them up right here. I'll post a picture. But if you've seen the prices, they're crazy. They've been up in the 1500 range. They've been down in the 900 range, but it just fluctuates between there. It's crazy for a set of taillights. But I only paid $280 for this full set. Everything except, the lower garnish and the lock piece. But let me let you guys in a little secret here. This will fit. It doesn't look exactly OEM. You see, like, it has a little bit of a discrepancy or whatever. You can get this piece new still. It's not discontinued anymore. It was, now it's not. And I believe it's like $100 something. I'll look at the price on that too. And I will probably eventually get it now that I have them. But it's not a necessity. You can put them on, so don't feel discouraged. Secondly, Nissan requires a new lock for this set of taillights because it comes out more, and the lock from the regular 240s is too small. There's a couple of things you can do. You can just throw regular washers on the bolts to stick it out, or I'll have a link in the description and a picture right here of an adapter piece that is sold by a company. I forget the name now, but I'll have it up there. And basically it pushes the lock cylinder out this way with just an adapter piece, so you can use your original key, original lock, and it saves you like $100. It's like $100 from Nissan, and that way you have one key throughout the whole car. Like, for example, this is the Honest 240. She got the full kit from Nissan, everything. So it had every adapter piece, everything you needed. And see how the keyhole is not, it's flary flush, looks really nice. I'm hoping that's what the adapter is going to do. I'm ordering mine, so it's going to go on that car. But yeah, for now, hers looks really good, really shiny. Mine looks a little faded, a little warm, but we're going to work on it. So the next piece of this puzzle is the interior. I was going to work on the hatch door because I got that, but I was going to need a little bit of help for that. Adrian had to run. Maybe he'll come back later. If not, me and Deanna can do it later. But basically everything to do the carpet is I have to take the seats out, take the center console out. I believe the rear seats have to come up as well. All these door sills and side pieces so the carpet can stay under. Just like that. It took me 30 seconds with the impact. I love that thing. The seats are out, ready to go. Don't forget the seatbelt wire on the driver's side. If you're doing this yourself, if you're just paying attention, then I forgot the seatbelt wire. We got both seats out. Car's getting empty. Oh, by the way, that's my sun cover. This is that insulator I'm going to use. I'm going to let you guys know how it is, but if you're looking for it, it was literally $10 at Home Depot. They sell like Dynamat, which is sound deadening and heat insulation and stuff like that, but for a roll that size, you're going to be paying $100. So I'm going to try it. This was a little hint. I was going to put it on Instagram, but I have an ashtray now. I didn't before, and I ended up getting this from the same part out. So basically, other than my cigarette lighter and a couple other little bits and pieces, this interior is looking really, really complete. Hopefully by today or tomorrow, whatever works out, hopefully we'll have this carpet in, seats back in, and we'll actually be able to have a running, driving, comfortable car. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. So I had to pull the radio out because there's a little bit of that OEM carpet left in there that the guy just cut out. Didn't really feel like messing with. So I had to cut it out, or pull it out, looking at the wiring, and I look back there, and there's some CDs, not even in it, but behind it. So we got Mom Various, Mom's Number 6 with a list of songs there. Interesting. Elton John love songs. That one's probably good. And Sarah's CD. Wow, this is so bad. The original color is just horrific. I know a lot of people kind of like the light color interiors for luxury cars, but if you haven't noticed, this thing, it's not a luxury car. So I started diving into this heat thermal protection. I think that's the name of it. I keep fucking it up, but anyways, the thermal protection. I cut some pretty crude lines here, nothing to impress here. It's literally just for purpose. I doubled up here because it gets really hot here. Because that's right where the cat curves and the catback exhaust comes, and it gets pretty damn hot there. I think I do have a leak, so that's also probably not making my life easier. Things I gotta fix. One of the things I gotta fix. Anyways, I use this. Here it is. You can get it at Walmart. You can get it at Home Depot. Same place you get the thermal insulation from. But yeah, anyways, you just take this, spray a quick layer down, and stick it on. It's like a little adhesive glue. It's also, I feel like, I mean, it's on there for sure, but I can get it off. So like, it's not like it's gonna ruin my life later on. Now, I am no professional. Let me tell you, these cuts are not the greatest. But this stuff is pretty sweet. I mean, it's not moving, shaking it. This is all the pressure it's gonna get anyways. And under here as well, because this is right where my feet go and it gets real hot. I can tell you that from experience. So like I said, little crude cuts, it's not a big deal. These can come off really easily if I really wanted to, but I don't want them to.
3 weeks later.
What's up, guys? I'm finally back. It's been probably 3 to 4 weeks at least since I've worked on the 240. It kind of ended abruptly with the whole carpet situation. I'll have a better update on that when I show you the carpet. But basically, we ran into some complications with the carpet. It wasn't cut properly. I can't complain. It was $40, so I'm not really mad about it. But when I was putting the passenger seat back in, one of the bolts actually ended up stripping. So my buddy Adrian came over again. He helped me retap it. And then it went in just fine. And then basically I went to start the car and it started to run terrible again. Like I was mentioning previously, idle dipping, basically almost dying every time I come to a stop. And I pulled the spark plugs and they were completely black again. So, and those only had like 300 miles on them. So it's running really, really rich, obviously. I still can't figure out why, but my goal for the rest of this video, sorry, it's shaking a little bit. My goal for the rest of this video is to finish the hatch. Ooh, there you go. It's red. My goal is to completely sand it down. It has some spots, has a little bit of a rust spot. I'll show you guys that. But basically get it down to an even flow coat of paint here, prime it, fix the rust areas, get it ready because tomorrow I'm going to be putting it on. So right now is just kind of the prep time. And then once I get there, I'm not with the car right now. It's actually parked at my dad's house. But for the time being, I'm going to get this thing ready to go. Then tomorrow I'll show you the carpet, how it all came together. It does look nice. Obviously there's missing pieces and stuff like that. And it looks comfier, feels comfier on the way home. But my car's not running great. So that's where we're at with that. So let's jump into this and I'll show you what we're gonna do. Got the third brake light all matched up. This is all dirty, like really, really dirty. But basically I'm gonna start with this top layer, this whole top layer. I'm gonna sand it down, try to get a nice smooth coat. It's really orange peeled and plus I don't want it to be red. So we're gonna try to work on that, get it out. Let's jump into that.
In my regrets, I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now.
So I took a small break, ate some food. I'm gonna get back at it. It's kind of boring. I know even the time lapse, you guys probably don't want to watch me just sand stuff. You can see that anywhere. But just some things to note. Does kind of look, I can't tell. This kind of looks like either primer and Bondo mix. But I think that means maybe this was a wing hatch and they covered it up. But honestly, it looks really good. So I'm not really even worried about it. But I'm just taking a really light layer of sandpaper, trying to get all this stuff kind of cleaned up, get the clear coat off basically. I'm just gonna prime it. I'm not looking to do like professional paint. I know all your painters are probably losing your mind right now, but it's just temporary. I'm gonna end up probably paying somebody to do the paint anyways along the way. But for now, I just wanted to kind of look sort of flush. The 240 is kind of gray, kind of blue, so the primer will work. So I'm gonna get back into it and then I'll jump back in when I'm kind of further along. Now that we got it flipped over, you can see, I already took it down to bare metal, but this is a rust spot from where water kind of pools up. If your car is at like an angle or you haven't, like, you don't open this or drive it very much, it'll just pool up right here. And that's why this gets the most of it. Also, this had a pretty big amount of rust around it, so I took that down to bare metal. But I'm gonna be doing a little trick I found on the internet. We're gonna see if it works. Basically, you take fiberglass Bondo, you put it on a piece of wax paper, like your kitchen wax paper. You make a little, like kind of like a little patty, and then put it on top of here. Let it sink in, fold in, and everything. Hold, and then this, since this wax paper, should just peel right off, and then your hole is covered. I know it's not the greatest way. It should be cut out, re-welded, but at this point, I don't really have many options. This is a temporary fix. I mean, like I said, I'm gonna have somebody do this professionally later on. So this will do for now. We're gonna try to figure it out. If not, I'll just do like a light layer over there. So, yep. So basically, it's pretty much dried up, but all you're gonna do after that is peel this up. It's not the greatest job, like I said. There's some clumps here, but it filled a lot of the holes that I need, and the rest is just kind of excess. I'm gonna let it dry out a little bit longer, and then I'll take some sandpaper to it, try to even it out, and then we'll see what the damage is. Basically, from there, we'll go and add more.
3 days later.
Got an early start this morning. We're going right away on this hatch. Mine's super bad. I know I've showed this before. I'll show it when it's off the car, but it was really bad. There's rust holes everywhere. Shocks are blown. We've already got all the trim pieces off, everything unplugged. All I have to do is pop those bolts off, pop the struts off, and we're gonna throw it in the back of the truck and then throw the new one on. So got everything off. Actually, look up here, doesn't look too bad. There's a lot of debris. I'm gonna shop back that out. The hatch is out, all the rust holes that I don't want to deal with. We're gonna get my parts off of it, clean it up a little bit, and then we'll throw the new one on. The new one's in the truck. So we got the hatch all full on, fully aligned here. The gaps are really good. The only thing I haven't figured out yet is the wiper's not working, which I'm pretty sure it's just the motor. They always go bad on this. And then the brake lights aren't popping on, but the bulbs always go bad on this. So I'm hoping it's not just the whole thing is ruined. I'm hoping it's just that. But yeah, it looks like a normal car again. And we got the new lights on. It looks really, really sick. So I know this video's been all over, kind of jumping around. I know we haven't really had anything kind of go right, but the carpet's in. This is what I was talking about. They were cutting it really bad, and got it in. It looks better. I have the floor mats, and those are a surprise. I'll show those in the next video that we're gonna do today. But yeah, other than that, we got taillights, side marker, hatch, carpet, all that one video. The car looks really, really good. I'm super impressed. And I'm so happy to be like normal again, and I can actually have this car in the weather and let it get washed without worrying about water getting in. So that's gonna do it for today's video, or this week's or month's or year's video. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. I hope you guys like it. Click the like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think about the car, the build, any comments, suggestions, or anything like that. Hit me up, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.